What's cracking, Jack? It's Saturday, April 20th, and you are in the jungle. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the jungle. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out anytime our bets go live. 15 games in Major League Baseball today. That means 30 pitchers have been put through the jungle test to deliver to you the best strikeout prop for each and every one of these games. My favorite three bets will be in the pinned comment section of this video. But if you want to roll with the Silverback, if you want my exact betting card, remember I do this for a living. Each and every day, go to silverbackjungle.com, click Become a Jungle Member, and my exact betting card will get pinged to your phone each and every day. Let's recap yesterday. We had a profitable day, 8 and 6 in our video plays. Our main card went 1 and 1. We had a rain out, and our demon card went 3 and 1. Good day in the demon card. What's a demon card? A demon card is bets that are all plus money bets only. Every day I send out 2 cards to Jungle members, one traditional and one demon. The demon is all plus money, so all we have to do is go 50% on those to turn a profit. Let's get right into these games. Tampa Bay at the Yankees. We're back in Zach Eflin of the Rays. Over 4.5 strikeouts. Over in all 4 starts so far this season. Very consistent. Over 69% last season. I like Eflin today against the Yankees. Over 4.5. Detroit at Minnesota. We're fading Reese Olson. We're going under on Reese. Under 6.5 strikeouts. Under 6.5 in 2 or 3 games this season. Only 20% strikeout rate on the year. 6.5 is too high. Fade Reese today. Of the Tigers, under 6.5. Milwaukee at St. Louis, another under. We're fading DL Hall. We're going under 4.5 strikeouts. Under this in 2 or 3 games this season. Only a 16% K rate. Has only made it into the 5th inning once so far this year. DL Hall of the Brewers under 4.5 strikeouts. Miami at Chicago. One of my favorite bets of the day. Javier Assad over 5.5 strikeouts. Over this in 3 of his last 4. 28% strikeout rate on the season. Miami's very aggressive. They swing at a lot of first pitches, which can mean 2 good things for us. That can mean that he gets ahead in the count early, and it also can mean that there are quick outs and he goes deep into the game. I like Assad today over 5.5 strikeouts. Arizona at San Francisco. 2 good pitchers, Zach Gallen and the youngster Kyle Harrison. We're going on Gallen's side here. We're going over 5.5 strikeouts. Over this in 3 of 4 games this season. 29% K rate. Zach Gallen of the D-backs over 5.5 strikeouts. Boston at Pittsburgh. Cutter Crawford. We're back in Cutter. He's been very consistent. Over 5.5 strikeouts. Over this in 7 of his last 8 starts dating back to last year, averaging 6.5 strikeouts per game in that span. Cutter Crawford of the Red Sox over 5.5 strikeouts. Houston at Washington. Now, this is a weird one for us. We're going to back. He's not a great strikeout pitcher, but we're back in Trevor Williams of the Nats over 4.5, and here's why. There's massive plus money. It's like massive. It's like plus 150 on a guy who's been over this 2 or 3 times this year, striking out 23% of batters. If you ask me what the best play for this game is Trevor Williams for plus money over 4.5 strikeouts. Mets at Dodgers. Jose Butto, another one of my favorite plays today, over 4.5 strikeouts. Give me a guy who has 15 strikeouts in his last 2 games. Against the Dodgers, who strike out second most of anyone next to Seattle in Major League Baseball. Butto of the Mets over 4.5 strikeouts. Chicago White Sox at Philadelphia. We have no choice but to back Zach Wheeler here. Over 7.5 strikeouts, 25 Ks his last 3 games against a team that strikes out, or not a team that strikes out, but against a team that has the lowest batting average in Major League Baseball, batting 186 on the season. Wheeler strikes out 30% of batters so far on the year. Zach Wheeler of the Phillies over 7.5 strikeouts. Oakland at Cleveland. We're going to fade Logan Allen today. The Guardians under 5.5 strikeouts. Under this in 5 of his last 6 games. Only a 19% K rate in batters this season. Under this in 75% of games last year. Logan Allen of the Guardians under 5.5. Just too high for him. LA Angels at Cincinnati. We're back in Patrick Sandoval of the Angels over 5.5 strikeouts. Over this in 2 or 3 this year. Cincinnati K's 8th most in Major League Baseball. I like Sandoval today over 5.5. Baltimore at Kansas City. Cole Ragans over 6.5 strikeouts for plus money. Over this in 4 or 5 this season. 30% K rate. System play. Cole Ragans over 6.5 of the Royals. Texas at Atlanta. Now, I'd stay away from this game because you have 2 great offenses that are not striking out very much at all this season. We have Chad Morton and we have Nathan Eovaldi. If I had to make a play here, I would take Eovaldi. They're both over 5.5 lines. I'd take Eovaldi only because he's plus money. So I would stay away. But if you do anything here, do Eovaldi of the Rangers over 5.5 strikeouts. Seattle at Colorado. I actually like both pitchers today. I like Dakota Hudson and I like Luis Castillo, but I'm back in Castillo if I have to pick one in this game over 6.5. Over this in 2 of 4 games this season, 27% strikeout rate. He goes deep into innings. He stretched out, and we know that they trust him. They count on him. His line continues to be too low. Castillo, the Mariners, over 6.5. Toronto at San Diego. Last game of the day, we're back in La Máquina, the machine. Jose Berrios of the Blue Jays, over 4.5 strikeouts over this in 9 of his last 10 games. 13 Ks in his last 2. Great bet here. Berrios of the Blue Jays, over 4.5 strikeouts. Have a great day, Silverback Nation. Go to silverbackjungle.com, shop some merch, and become a Jungle member. And I'll see you tomorrow with a little more money in your pocket.